Hydrogen, the universe in our hands? Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. It is also the simplest element with just one proton and one electron. While it is plentiful in the universe, it is rarely found in its pure form on Earth. Hydrogen is typically found bound to other elements like oxygen in water. This unique element holds immense potential as an energy carrier. Hydrogen can be used to store and deliver energy. This makes it a valuable tool for a cleaner and more sustainable energy future. It can be produced from various sources. It can be used in fuel cells to generate electricity with only water as a byproduct. This makes it a clean alternative to fossil fuels. Hydrogen has the potential to revolutionize various sectors. This includes transportation, industry, and power generation. Green hydrogen is produced through a process called electrolysis. This process uses electricity to split water into its constituent elements, hydrogen and oxygen. When the electricity used in electrolysis is sourced from renewable energy sources like solar or wind power, the resulting hydrogen is considered green hydrogen. Green hydrogen production is a carbon-neutral process. This means that it does not release any greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. By transitioning to green hydrogen, we can significantly reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. The process of electrolysis involves using an electrolyzer. This device contains two electrodes, an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte membrane. When electricity is passed through the electrolyzer, water molecules at the anode are oxidized, releasing oxygen gas. Simultaneously, water molecules at the cathode are reduced, producing hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is often described using a color-coded system based on its production method and environmental impact. Understanding these different colors of hydrogen is crucial for evaluating their sustainability. Gray hydrogen is the most common type of hydrogen produced today. It is derived from natural gas through a process called steam methane reforming. While steam methane reforming is a cost-effective method, it releases significant amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Blue hydrogen is also produced from natural gas using steam methane reforming. However, it incorporates carbon capture and storage technologies to capture and store the emitted carbon dioxide, reducing its environmental impact. Brown or black hydrogen is produced from coal through a process called coal gasification. This method is highly polluting, releasing significant amounts of carbon dioxide and other harmful pollutants. Pink hydrogen is produced using nuclear energy to power the electrolysis of water. While pink hydrogen itself is low carbon, the use of nuclear energy raises concerns about radioactive waste and safety. Turquoise hydrogen is produced through a process called methane pyrolysis. This method uses heat to decompose methane into hydrogen and solid carbon, which can be used for other industrial purposes. The cost of producing hydrogen varies significantly depending on the production method and the cost of input energy. Currently, grey hydrogen is the cheapest method due to the low cost of natural gas. However, its environmental impact makes it an unsustainable solution in the long term. Green hydrogen, while being the most sustainable option, is currently the most expensive. The high cost of renewable energy and the capital-intensive nature of electrolyzers contribute to its higher production cost. However, this is expected to change as the cost of renewable energy continues to decline and advancements in electrolyzer technology lead to increased efficiency and lower production costs. Blue hydrogen, with its use of carbon capture and storage technologies, aims to reduce the environmental impact of grey hydrogen. However, the cost of carbon capture and storage adds to its overall production cost, making it more expensive than grey hydrogen, but cheaper than green hydrogen. The cost of turquoise hydrogen is still uncertain as the technology is still under development. A green hydrogen future innovation and affordability. The future of hydrogen as a clean energy carrier hinges on the ability to produce green hydrogen at scale and at a cost that is competitive with existing fossil fuel-based options. This requires a concerted effort from governments, industry, and research institutions. Advancements in electrolyzer technology are crucial for reducing the cost of green hydrogen. Researchers are exploring new materials and designs to improve electrolyzer efficiency, durability, and cost-effectiveness. The declining cost of renewable energy, particularly solar and wind power, is a significant driver of green hydrogen affordability as renewable energy deployment continues to accelerate globally. The cost of electricity generated from these sources is expected to fall further, making green hydrogen production more economically viable. Government policies and incentives play a crucial role in fostering the growth of the green hydrogen economy. Carbon pricing mechanisms such as carbon taxes or cap-and-trade systems can level the playing field by accounting for the environmental costs of fossil fuels, making green hydrogen more competitive. The levelized cost of electricity comparing energy sources. The levelized cost of electricity, or LCOE, compares the costs of different electricity generation technologies over their lifetime. It includes capital, operating, fuel, and decommissioning costs. Solar and wind power costs have dropped significantly, making them competitive with fossil fuels. The LCOE for renewable energy is expected to keep declining as technology improves. The economics of energy capital costs and beyond. Understanding the economics of energy requires looking beyond just the cost of fuel or the LCOE. Capital costs, which include the upfront investments required to build power plants and transmission infrastructure, play a significant role in determining the overall cost of energy. Renewable energy technologies, such as solar and wind power, typically have higher upfront capital costs compared to fossil fuel-based power plants. This is because a significant portion of the costs for renewables is associated with the manufacturing and installation of solar panels, wind turbines, and associated infrastructure. However, once operational, renewable energy plants have very low operating costs, as they do not require fuel and have minimal maintenance requirements. Fossil fuel power plants, on the other hand, have a lower upfront capital costs but higher operating costs. The ongoing costs of fuel extraction, processing and transportation, as well as the costs associated with managing air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, contribute to their higher operating costs. The declining costs of renewable energy technologies are making them increasingly competitive with fossil fuels, even when considering their higher upfront capital costs. Global energy consumption, a snapshot. Global energy consumption continues to rise as populations grow and economies expand. Understanding which countries consume the most energy and the sources of their energy mix is crucial for addressing global energy challenges and transitioning to a more sustainable energy future. China, the world's most populous country and second-largest economy, is the largest energy consumer, accounting for nearly a quarter of global energy consumption. Its energy mix is dominated by coal, which fuels its industrial growth but also contributes significantly to its greenhouse gas emissions. The United States, the world's largest economy, is the second-largest energy consumer. Its energy mix is more diverse than China's, with a significant share of natural gas, petroleum, and renewable energy sources. The US has been increasing its share of natural gas and renewables in recent years, driven by environmental regulations and market forces. India, the world's third-largest energy consumer, is experiencing rapid economic growth and urbanization, which are driving its increasing energy demand. India's energy mix is heavily reliant on coal, but the country is making significant strides in expanding its renewable energy capacity, particularly in solar and wind power. India's energy evolution, a sustainable path forward. India, with its rapidly growing population and economy, faces significant energy challenges and opportunities. The country is undergoing a remarkable energy transition, driven by a combination of factors, including concerns about climate change, energy security, and the falling costs of renewable energy technologies. India has set ambitious targets for renewable energy deployment. The country aims to achieve 450 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2030, with a significant portion coming from solar and wind power. As of 2023, India has already surpassed 100 gigawatts of installed renewable energy capacity, demonstrating its commitment to a cleaner energy future. India's energy consumption is largely driven by its industrial sector, followed by the residential, commercial, and transportation sectors. The government is implementing policies to promote energy efficiency in these sectors, such as building codes for energy-efficient buildings and fuel efficiency standards for vehicles.